Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another live stream. TreeRoot.City. My name is TreeCity West. We're just going over the launch of GPT-69, which is my first AI tool. Nice little utility we're building here. So, yeah, just bear with me. We're getting everything spun up. Get a nice little stream going today. Not too much going on. We'll look at markets. But first, let's make sure we're live and doing the thing. So, if you could head over to 69 GPT-69. Go follow the new page for GPT-69 terminal. It's basically a meme creation terminal. Let's see how this sounds. You could head over to 69 GPT-69. Go follow the new page for GPT-69 terminal. It's basically a meme creation terminal. Cool. We are live going over how to use the GPT-69 terminal. Come hang on YouTube, X, or Pump Fun. Add the red dot emojis. Cool, then let's make sure we're good over on YouTube. Last night I went live and I didn't have a thumbnail or anything set, so that kind of sucked. Make sure that's all good. Yeah, I got the same thumbnail. Sweet. The red dot emojis. Test. Check. Cool. 1 2 1 2. Let's make sure we're good over on YouTube. Last night I went live and I didn't have a thumbnail or anything set, so that kind of sucked. Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. Awesome. All right. And finally, we need the link to Pump Fun. Cool. All right, gonna post this over in the Telegram now. I hear my phone going nuts. It's always a good sign. Head over to Tree City West. Not even sure if I'm following myself. Let's see. Yeah, we are. Cool. Give this a little raid in the Telegram. All right, how we looking? Cool. Give it a retweet on the TreeRoot site. Oops. I love how that ends in LOL. That cracks me up every time. How we doing over here? Let's fucking grow. Shout out to Rolando. I love these. That's a cool one. That is sick. I love the blue eyes. Awesome. Yeah, so not too much going on today. We're just going to be checking out this GPT terminal. Pull up the charts here in a second. I might have to put some sweatpants on, man. It's freaking cold in Ohio. Ohio winter's coming. Sheesh. Cool. All right, so if you guys are in the Telegram, go hit the raid up, retweet the tweet. You can get there by going to on x.com, hitting up 69 GPT-69, and then clicking on the website link. This will take you to the website, and this website is kind of the bread and butter in what a GPT-69 terminal is and how it works. So let's just go over this. We're going to go over the spiel, explain exactly what this project is, how it works, and how it's more than just a pump fun meme coin. It actually has a bit of utility and a way for communities to grow along with this project. So first things first, the goal of GPT-69 is to have fun making memes. You know, we're making viral memes with AI. So we're having fun making memes, making viral memes with AI. Welcome to GPT-69. Generate spicy AI images, craft legendary memes, and join the most entertaining crypto community. No boring white papers, just pure meme magic. So the goal of this is to reach out to different projects and come up with some kind of event, some type of like a meme contest or meme giveaway, some type of fun thing where everybody comes over here, generates the memes for holding the project token or holding GPT-69 token. You're able to get access to the meme generator, and then you're able to generate memes using a private AI service. It's not using OpenAI or Anthropic or Gemini API keys. So you can actually do things that you wouldn't normally able to do. We'll demonstrate that here in a second. So here are the first 3 projects. I've talked about them nonstop last night, but we'll keep it going. So TreeRoot, this is my personal project, kind of my passion project, and I really thought it was cool how Pump Fun really is making mainstream streaming a thing, and I really want to continue to grow the channel on Pump Fun. We're streaming on Pump Fun right now, and I think it's a great utility. Want to see where it goes. It was really hype for the first 2 weeks, but now it's really kind of slowing down. Currently, we have 7 people watching the live on Pump Fun. But if the chart gets moving, if we get close to graduation, last night we had like 30-40 people in the chat, so that was pretty awesome. But that's the goal. So TreeRoot, that's where my roots are. That's where we're going to continue live streaming. We'll be talking about other projects like Fire Chicken and Zend and GPT-69 and KJP and ZenCat and Drac and DGen and the whole Solana family, really. Potato Vampire, 3 different NFT projects. We got a lot going on. We've been having fun for the last couple of years, so getting ready for X1. So that's what Root is all about. It's this journey of X1. We're expanding our roots. We're growing as a community. So let's fucking grow. And then Fire Chicken. So this is a nice little community token, and they're kind of like the dream for most meme tokens. Like, you look at this token going all the way back to December 2024, and they really had it in the dumps. They had that typical meme coin launch where you shoot way up, you hit that 300k market cap, 200k market cap, and then then all the bonding curve jeets get out, and everybody you get tons and tons of red candles, and then you come all the way back from 200k market cap to 20k market cap, and that's kind of what we're seeing and feeling with Root and KJP and Zend right now. So but if you can stay consistent as a community and continue to grow as a community and build and outreach and continue to make friends and really push your token and what your community stands for, you'll start to see this nice round bottom. Let me pull up the market cap, because it's way and every time the dumps get less and less. So at first it's a violent vertical dump, and then it's a little less, the angle's a little less steep, and then it's a little less steep than that, and then it really starts flattening out, and you get this nice round curve, and then it consolidates, and this is kind of the spring that really, boom, explodes it up to 200k market cap, new all-time highs, almost 300k market cap. So now it's doing its consolidating thing. It's probably going to form a little flag up here, do one of these. Let's see, we can draw the Fibonacci, and actually let's just extend this one. Why not? So I wouldn't be surprised if it came all the way back down to here in some kind of like consolidation. For the Fire Chicken, then make a new all-time high over 300k. That'd be pretty nice, right into that golden pocket at 128k. It may not get that low, but that's kind of like the level where if it does break that 128k, it might go under 100k again. Sup, Rolando? Welcome. I gotta get the comments figured out. Can I? Custom browser docs? Oh, I can do the chat. That's kind of cool. Man, I got a bunch of people over on YouTube. My bad, guys. Delta Pope, what up? Potato Vampires. Oh, these are from last night. Make what? Only Zen Crypto. No, these aren't last night. These are right now. Damn, it's noon. I thought that was like midnight last night. Can indeed hear you. Gonna watch Texas versus Ohio State. Oh shit. Watching God Bless Bitcoin on Apple TV, then football. Hell yeah. I'm not really into college football, but I do watch a little NFL. I do like some DraftKings. Cold already? Yeah, man. I know. It's like it's August and it's like 60 degrees outside. My gym shorts ain't cutting it right now. How's the Zen burn going, sir? Yeah, we were checking it out last night. So right now we're up to like $14,000 of CB Zen burned, and yeah, I mean it's just kind of tracking with Zen. Let me see if I can get the chat onto my other screen so I don't have to look over here. Embed chat. Launch chat. I guess I could do it that way. Do the browser, have the chat. How about it, chat? All right, this needs to be way smaller, so we'll go 300 width by like 400 by 500 maybe. Have to beat Rolando. How many messages needed to be your #1 guy? That's cool. Make this a little wider. Let's go 500 by 500 maybe. Why doesn't that look square? Wait, I should be #1. Yeah, YouTube has this new thing now where it's like I have like a ranking system for the chat. You're our #1 in love. She hopes. No, she is. She's gonna come up here and beat me up. Why is this so big? I don't know how to... I guess that's cool, like that. Can we make it a little less tall? Not feeling it. Get it out of here. What I really need is to get the chat into the... Just checking something here, trying to find... Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now I can do a custom browser doc. Called chat. Now we're talking. Okay. Now I can easily see the chat without turning my neck the other way. cool. YouTube knows what the fuck they doing. Take note, pump. Maybe Jason will bring us great Web3 streaming service. Yeah, that would be cool with DGen. That'd be nice. That would be nice. But yeah, let's go over these. It looks like everything's taken a bit of a hit this morning. Markets must be done. I heard there is a big rumor that Donald Trump is dead, but then he was out golfing this morning, so I don't know what people are talking about. So that might be causing some pain in the markets. You know, Solana price is coming down, just causing all the meme coins to come down with it. Everything is paired with. So see Root's down, holding 25k market cap. Obviously, with another token launch, this will get diluted a little bit, but I'm happy to see it's holding up. And I think once Solana starts pumping, this is going to have a nice comeback. We're going to continue to stream over there. We're just kind of getting our feet under GPT-69 first. And then once we go live, get graduation out of the way, get CoinGecko going. We'll do some meme contests with the featured projects, including Root. So it's definitely not over for Root. We're going to continue to stream. It's going to be the main streaming channel for me. And I'm sure in no time it'll be back over 50k market cap. So definitely root for Root. Don't kill off Donald Pump. Yeah. Then we got Zend. Also, Zen's kind of following Solana too. It was up around 40k on August 27th, 3 days ago. Got all the way down to 30k, but had a nice little bounce from there. Currently making higher lows, which is a really good thing. You got the low here at 31k, got another low here at 33k, and then a new low here at 34k. So you got these nice sweeping lows up. That's really bullish. We're gonna want to watch what it does when it hits this 200 here. So this 200 is going to continue to come down. And will it bounce? Is it going to do one of those, or is it just going to continue to go up? So that's what we're looking for with Zend. I would love to see it, kind of continue right through that. That would be nice. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Turn this one yellow so we know it's the moving average. Awesome. Cool. All right. Someone say something in the YouTube chat so I know this is working. I'm just not sure. I don't think anyone said anything, so I just need to make sure I can see this. Hello, instigators, assets, and useful idiots. Oh, God. I'm not even sure. Hey, shout out to Rolando. The chat is working. Thank you, sir. So, Zend is another one of the featured projects. So we got Root, we got Fire Chicken, we got Zend, and of course GPT-69. So if you own any of these 4 projects, you can use the GPT-69 terminal, which is a private image generation terminal. Like I mentioned, it's using hardware, using private models and a private system. So you just select wallet, you can connect your Phantom wallet. It'll verify you're holding one of those 4 tokens. So I have Root in this wallet, so you can see it says access Root. And now I can actually click on the generate a meme button, and it takes me to this AI image generator. So here I can say, so what are we doing? Let's see if we can recreate the pump fund pill. So imagine the pump.fun logo, which is a huge green medical pill capsule. Half of the capsule is white, while the other half is green. At the bottom, it says, no, we won't do that. The background is a bunch of crypto aesthetic with pumping green candlesticks and charts and cryptographic stuff, and then we'll use our modifiers here. So these are buttons you can add. So I'm going to do pixel art, and we're going to do matrix code, and then we should get some kind of cool, like, technical weird, hopefully it's not too much. So I'll hit generate here, and now it's actually going out to our hardware, and it's going to generate these images. Now normally what would happen is OpenAI would be like, oh, I can't generate that. Pump Fun is a company, and we don't do copywritten info, or, you know, we don't do crypto info, it's bad. That's funny. It was close. All right, let's see if we can switch it up a bit. So imagine a plain logo that is a huge green pill, huge green medicine capsule. So we'll take the pump fun out because we can add that later. So also going to remove the matrix code, and we'll go with Galaxy Brain. We'll do a space aesthetic. So pixel art space aesthetic. What's up, Augmented Rolando? CHRCIK. Hell yeah. What's up, King? So yeah, so we regenerated the pump.fun logo. And now we can say GPT-69.lol heart. And then you can adjust the size. We can rotate it. We can do different fonts. Say like, use the matrix, make it big. Actually, I kind of like the GPT-69.lol. And then we'll say, now live on Pump Fun. We'll make this the matrix green, and we can make it smaller. So this is the general gist. So you can generate an AI image, and then you can add text, kind of turn it into a meme, and then you can download it. So you hit the download button, save it, and then it actually creates the meme, and you can use this image. It puts the little watermark in the corner to support the project, and now you can go post this on Twitter, post it on X. I'll throw this one in the Telegram just to demonstrate. But yeah, that's the thing. So that's pretty ugly. I hate this color choice. I don't know why I did that, but that's what we're doing here. So based on this, the next thing that we're going to build is into this website, hopefully, is some kind of platform to host the meme contest. So I want people to be able to generate this meme and then submit it somehow. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like or how that's going to work, but we'll probably have to do it manually in the Telegram, and then we'll have some moderators, you know, like myself, kind of go through, have some judges, you know, maybe we'll have special judges for the projects or something like that. So that's one thing that we're looking to build for this project. In addition to that, we also have the chat. So the chat is working, but I need to spin up another GPU. Let me take a look here. I wonder if I can just do that real quick. No, I'm gonna have to set up the SSL keys. I can't do that on stream. So we'll do that later in between streams. Chat GPT Dolly be hating on copycats. I know, right? And what's cool about this is you can actually do, like, you know, since we're streaming on Twitter, imagine the Grok X.com logo in outer space. Astral art projection. I wonder if it knows this data set might be too old for the new Grok logo. I wonder if it's going to have the bird, like the Twitter bird, or if it's going to do the other one. Yeah, it doesn't know. This is kind of cool though. days in. See, I can just fuck with this shit all day. This is so I made this for myself, so I don't really care what happens. People are saying like talking about bundles and like all this nasty shit, like bad things happening with the project. I'm just out here having fun, nasty shit. Chart goes up because we're having fun out here. Memes are fun. You know, that's why the chart is going up. People like memes. Not just meme coins, I mean generating memes. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we are doing out here. Yeah, how's the chart looking over here? No love. Yeah. So I don't really have anything planned. Do want to... We were talking about doing an airdrop. Maybe we should do a Twitter space or something. Yeah, this chart's looking pretty beautiful. Kind of making some lower lows here, which is okay. I mean, it's not like drastic. It's not exactly bullish, but just need that reversal. Only 32K market cap. Anything could happen. Currently sitting at 79.8. Are we about to get whale smashed? That's the real question. Also, Chuck, if you're out there, I did pull that liquidity pull off Orca. Just because it was making me nervous. It was not accumulating fees, so yeah, I don't want to end up getting screwed when it launches. So I think you were right to question that. So I kind of wanted to I pulled that pool, the root GPT-69, and then we're gonna re-add it once we graduate. So it's just sitting in the wallet right now. What are we doing? How's let's go take a look at the markets. How's Bitcoin doing? Oof. Back under 110. What happened here? So this is the 200 in action. You can see it kind of got bullish here a couple days ago, and people started like, oh, we're getting ready to take off. We're getting ready to take off. We're bouncing on the 200. And then something happened on the 28th. Boom. And then we went up to test the 200 again. Boom. Got sent right back down. And this one is worrisome. I mean, that's a violent bounce off the 200. That is very bearish. I guess this is only the 15-minute, but we got to get back above that. You know, we got to... So if we look at the 30-minute... We're still well below it. We look at the 1 hour. We tested it. We couldn't get above it. 4 hour. We're starting to get far away from it on the 4 hour. So that's usually bullish. And anytime you get far away, you'll start to make your way back up towards it. Got the green dot on Market Cipher. Damn, I just noticed the buy bot's not working. Let's see. Yeah. You motherfucker. Yeah. Minimum buy to 10. Joe price. Cool. Do a test buy. Hey, all right, we're good now. Although it didn't use the making memes since 1969. Cool. All right. So what can we do today? What do you guys want to do? How can we pump this? I pulled 80%. We'll probably pull the rest too. Yeah. It's good to wait until it graduates, I guess. I didn't really consider that. Silver's doing really well. Really? That deck screener. Isn't that a sign of a recession? Damn, no kidding. Let's ask ChatGPT. Silver has been pumping up 3% in the last 3-4 days. Is this a sign of a recession? Why aren't they buying Bitcoin? Why are they buying silver? Uh, 3 to 4% in silver isn't itself a recession indicator. Silver is a safe haven, but with a twist. It rose in 3 of the last 4 significant recessions over the past 50 years, but in the 90s it actually fell. It outperformed the S&P in 3 of the last 8 recessions. Explosive industrial demand, and so that'll do it. Persistent supply deficit. Yeah, that's supply and demand. I'm getting foggy. Cool. I don't really own any precious metals. But let's see how else we're doing. How's Ethereum doing? Hanging out above. See, now this is bullish. When we talk about the 400, this is on the 4 hour. It's just been bouncing on this 400. So we drew this a couple days ago, actually. But this is kind of following the 200 right on up. So it hasn't fell below it, and it could actually come down lower. So we could see Bitcoin or Ethereum come all the way down to 4,200. Watch that 200 EMA extend on the 4 hour, and then get back to the rally. That'd be nice. Solana still holding 200. Did have a brief wick below it, couple wicks below it, but holding that $200. So that's good. Kind of forming this little wedge on the 4 hour. Things are starting to form this pattern here, which is good. You know, those wicks to the downside means those dips are getting bought up. Like someone tried to push it low and they bought it right back up. That's how you get these wicks. So once you start seeing these wicks, that means it's starting to show strength. We can actually look at the market cipher. So money flow is coming down, which is bad, but the RSI is really resetting. So we can see it's on the downside. We want to look for this to start curving. So it actually went inverted, which is very bearish. It's like moving parabolically down, and that's what this wick was. But eventually this will start to curve and then come back up, and once it flows positive, you'll start to see that money flow move up. We do start to see these, which is a good thing. But we got these dots, so those are still playing out. Do you add or burn tokens for this? I'm an early follower. No, you just hold it. So you have to be a holder. So if you're a holder, you can come over to GPT-69, click on the AI meme gen, and just for being a holder, you can generate images for free. So that's the thing. So you got to get the tokens to use it, but as long as you're holding the tokens, you can use this. Imagine weirdo cyber punk ghost chilling at his CRT terminal that says GPT-69, and he has speech bubble that says, wow, meme. So fucking stupid. All right, this is the new stream, guys. Just me sitting here making stupid fucking memes all day. Oh yeah, I buy and burn. We have 40 million tokens, so the dev wallet has 4% of the supply. That'll be used for giveaways. So in the Telegram, we're going to be doing giveaways where you'll be able to generate a meme, and then we'll have a contest, maybe a vote. So I'm going to come up with some kind of like voting website where you can submit your meme. It has to have the little tag on it. So when you download the meme, so we'll just do GPT-69.lol now live. And then you can change the font. I kind of like the red to match the... Do the classic Comic Sans. It looks so ugly. We might have to get some better fonts. These fonts are pretty shit. What is this smile? It's like upside down. Oh, I guess it's a frown. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll be able to come in here. We'll have meme contest giveaways, and then the goal there will be for everyone to take the meme and post it on Twitter and get this tool out there, get the coin out there. And it's just kind of we're already doing this with our other coins. So, you know, we just like to make these memes and do our thing. So that's really what we're building out here. Or we could say like, and another cool thing. So like sometimes I'll start writing a little prompt and I'll take it over to ChatGPT and I'll just be like, take this to another level. No longer than 3 sentences. And then it's gonna improve my... Well, no. I don't want to generate the image. Stop. You fucking GPT. Improve this prompt. So here's the leveled up version. So now we'll take this and we're gonna put the leveled up prompt in, and we'll see what type of crazy shit this thing develops. Look at that. Wow, meme. So it definitely looks a little different than the first one. I don't know what is going on here. um, so let's say now make a funny, completely different one about space aliens and the GPT-69 terminal. So pop this in here, pixel art. Yeah, we're just chilling out. I'm ready to make a meme on GPT-69. Do it up. It's at GPT-69.lol. Feel free. I'm curious how it works in mobile. I actually haven't tested that yet. It's really meant for desktop, but bro, it's sentient. GPT-59. Oh no. So then I could take this. That was too complex. That is funny though. It made these little alien guys with extra legs and stuff. Instead of the quote, I'm gonna change the quote. One yells, "Bro, it's thinking." Yeah, that's funny. So pixel art of silly aliens poking at a CRT terminal labeled GPT-69. One yells, "Wow, memes," while another panics. Feels like a low-budget cosmic sitcom. Generate. Shout out to Rolando in the chat. Cool idea. That's funny. I think what we could do, something like this, and then turn it like yellow. There we go. Yeah. And this is how we're spending our Saturday, I guess. Wow, memes. It's GPT-69.lol is the link. So fucking stupid. All right, now make a creepy one of something else. That sounds pretty trippy. Pixel art of a shadowy figure with too many eyes hunched over the ancient CRT monitor glowing. GPT-69. The static on the screen forms faces that whisper silently. The whole scene feels like cursed tech bleeding into reality. I'll do digital ghost retro wave. Who is 8%? That's actually kind of cool. G-Pit. So we got the color picker here. You can actually just pick the color that you want. Yeah, that's what we're doing out here. Still looks slightly off. That's okay. Well, fuck it. Why don't we set up the chatbot? I don't have anything else going on. We'll get the chatbot going. Let me just make sure I don't have any personal information here on my So what type of GPUs we got? All my Zenians know this looks familiar. And since this is a different type of use case, we're actually doing the reserved. So we're reserving rather than doing the interruptible. When we're mining, we want to get it as cheap as possible. So when you do interruptible, it's way cheaper, but you get kind of a you'll get disconnected randomly and then it'll come back online. You get like short bursts of uptime while like other people pay more and stuff. Give me 1 second here. I need to fix this chair. Cool. We back. So I want to get something cheap, like a 5060 Ti for 9 cents. That's pretty good. Get a QRTX 6000 for 14 cents. Alright, we'll get this 5060 Ti. That should be plenty. And we're loading it up with our Olama. We'll take a look at our instances. And this is what's kind of cool about this project. As we grow, we collect these creator fees, and then this will pay for the GPUs. And then we can actually scale. So if we do end up absolutely exploding, we can just spin up more GPUs and more instances to load balance between the thing. It'll be pretty cool. Who bought the 10% dev? 10% dev. Damn, someone does have 10%. That's crazy. No, I don't know who that... I don't know who has 10%, to be honest. Kinda crazy. Wow, so this is on the same host even. Okay, so let me pull up our cursor instance and we'll get the chat working. What a cunt. Okay. So we want our image site. I'll just have to have it create the SSL key separately real quick. Awesome. All right, we're back on the vibe coding for Saturday. So let's get Claude spun up here. Oh yeah, it was funny. I'm gonna talk about that next. The motherfucking bubble maps that everyone was tripping about last night. I figured out what the issue was. Okay, we are ready to implement our chat bot section. Actually, we need to resume. Okay. The image gen is working great. Now we need to pivot and work on the chat bot. LLM. We will be using Olama with an instance that is a 5060 Ti. We will need to create an SSL key. You'll need to connect to the instance, create the SSL key. We'll need to first SSL key, and I will add to the instance, and then we will connect to the instance, download a good model for 16 gigs on a Blackwell 5060 Ti and 16 gigabytes of RAM, and then test the chat LLM site. Alright, so I gotta be careful here, so I'm gonna hide this screen. I just don't want it to put the SSL key on the screen. Once we get the SSL key in there, it'll be all good. Works great on mobile, made an image, gotta polish it up and then share on X. Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for checking it. I'll be back later to buy in if he sold. Yeah, I feel that. I don't know if I can download the image traditionally, if that makes sense. Let me test it a little more. I think there's two ways. There's a download button. But worst comes to worst, you could take a screenshot. That's kind of jank though. Yeah, Solana's setup is cooking. It's not quite there yet. I'd wait for one more touch, especially with this way down here. I wouldn't be surprised if this continued and this was more like this. And we did a little something like as this came up. Okay, got my public key. I'm going to add that to my instance. Okay. Now I need the connection details. Sorry, give me 1 second. I know this is super boring, but we got to maintain security while trying to do a live stream. You motherfucker. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so while I'm waiting on this, there's some questions about the bubble maps last night, and I realized it was because it was as soon as I bought with the root account, because the root account is the one that sent all the airdrops. So anybody in our community that was in root or Fire Chicken or Zend that received an NFT, they showed up as this like 30% bundle. So that this is actually the same bundle here. Wait. Yeah, it's this one. So now it's 9.6%. So, and this is one of them is the KJP, the hosting wallet, and then the TreeRoot.City West wallet, my personal one. So that makes sense that these are bundled. It's no longer 30% like it was last night. So looks like we got some over here as well. That's interesting. Yeah. So there's no more 30% bundle, thank God. That was crazy. It was because the root dev wallet sent out NFTs and root tokens to those community members, and then those community members bought. So anybody that had root and received an NFT from the dev was tied together in the GPT-69 bundle. Damn, DGen on the move. That's what's up. Take a look. That's another one that'll be featured for sure. Yeah, we'll do a DGen. We'll do ZenCat. 8%. That's nice. Look at that. I mean, it's really it's doing the thing that we've been talking about. It's winding up, getting tighter and tighter. I can actually draw this here. All right, so let's see. Cool. So we're connected. 5060 Ti instance, 16 gigabytes of VRAM, working perfectly with the new SSH keys. Alamo 0.11.8 is installed. Now let me download a good model for your 16 gig setup. What's it getting? 3.18 billion. Can we try that new GPT OSS from OpenAI maybe? This is a new Blackwell chip. No, I am talking about... Here, let me move this over here now that we got the... Perfect. Okay. I'm talking about the open source Olama model that came out in the last few weeks. Quen 3 is fine. Oh, God damn it. Egen is on the move. What's up, Tech Ken? What's up? I'm Crypto Migo. Yeah, we're just chilling. Not too much is going on. Chill Saturday. Working on the meme generator. We're implementing the chatbot now. So not only will you be able to make memes, what's cool about this is you'll be able to have it update the prompt. So you can... Oh, we'll build that into it too as well. That'll be tight. How are we sitting? Allow reading for the duration of the session, please. Cool. So I'm just letting it vibe out for a minute, trying to get the Llama integration finished. Now it's working on the web server using Nginx, Nginx, whatever it's called. Nginx. Yeah, I discovered last night the power of closing your Solana accounts. I reclaimed over a half a Solana just closing token accounts from. I set up these bots where I would like buy pump fund coins, and I didn't realize how Solana worked at the time, so I'm just mass buying these coins, and then they would sit and I'd sell them, but I never closed the accounts properly. So I have some accounts where there's like 0.1 Sol in account fees, and then you just close those accounts and it works. I couldn't get it to work on the Crypto Liberty site, but I found another tool that did it, and I just was completely blown away. Like, I was just moving from wallet to wallet, reclaiming all this Solana, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And now I'm like, oh man, I know I have more wallets out there with more shit in them that I could do the same thing with. Bunch of shit wallets. You do have to be careful doing that though, because you can accidentally like close the wrong accounts and fuck yourself real easy. Oh no, the file's really messed up. Good thing we took a backup last night. That was the last thing we did. But I think about all my old SolZen wallets, and I was creating like probably 20 or 30 different wallets, and they all had accounts, and I'm wondering if I just have like a bunch of soul dust sitting in all these accounts that I could reclaim. Getting all these alerts that crypto's crashing. Crow is down 5%, down to 31 cents. Holy shit, that's crazy. Crow is 31 cents, man. It's gonna be. I'm so mad. I had like 10,000. I bought at like 6 cents, and I sold at 11 cents. I was like, that was a nice little double up. Didn't Joe Blau build a tool to liquidate? Yeah, I think that was EVM. Solana, that's a little different. So on EVM, you just get the tokens in your wallet, but Solana, the way that their accounts work, and same with X1, is you actually have to pay rent for storage. So that's the thing with EVM, you kind of pay that storage up front, and that's what the gas fee is. But with Solana, you actually pay rent. So to pay that rent, they devised a system where they actually take some of your SOL to create the account. And when you keep that account open, that Solana is locked in that account. So anytime you buy a meme coin and it goes to nothing, you still have some Solana in that account locked. So you can close your account and burn the dust and get it out of your wallet, and then you can reclaim that Solana that's paying the rent for that account. So you're paying rent for storage by storing these tokens in your wallet, and then you can reclaim that rent by eliminating the slots or whatever it's called. So it's a little different than EVM versus SVM versus EVM, and I didn't realize that. So I'm just burning through these private keys, like buying a coin, selling it, buying a coin, selling it. Not realize every time I do that, it takes like 0.01 Solana. So I had wallets with, I was getting like 0.1 back. I'm like, holy shit, I had so many fucking coins in there. All this rent that was in there that I just wasn't aware. Shout out Zen Stepmom. Yeah. Dusties. And I'm pretty sure that's why people come in the chat and ask, they're like, oh, I'll pay 6 Solana for any wallet that has transactions. They're betting that you don't realize that there's Solana stuck in those accounts that they can reclaim. So you send them the private key, and you're like, what do I have to lose? There's nothing in the wallet. You send them the private key. Obviously, they don't send you the Solana, and then they just close your accounts and claim like the 0.001 Solana dust. You know, you do that 1,000 times, then you have $200 of Solana. So you have one full Solana. So that's why those grifters come in the chat asking for, oh, do you have an empty wallet that has transactions? They're really hoping you don't know that your accounts are still open. So Crypto Liberty DeFi, they actually have the utility, and for some reason I couldn't get it to work. So they have this reclaim SOL button on the Crypto Liberty DeFi, but I always get this error. Fail to load reclaimable SOL, network error. And then it just never works. So I don't know if this is like a bug, or do I need to like create my referral link first? Yeah, see, it doesn't work. I'm not sure why. But this is the utility. What was the one I was using? Like Slurf Tools, that's another one. These guys will do it. So like, let me find a Dust wallet here. One of my old burner wallets. So I got some Cosmo Corgi. So there are some accounts here. So I'm familiar with Slurf. We'll connect our wallet here. So we'll go ahead and import our wallet. $16 accounts. So I have 16 different accounts and some tokens. So look, yeah, just by doing this, I'll get 0.03 Solana just for closing 16 vacant accounts. So even though there's no tokens in the wallet, there's no Solana in the wallet, I have a token worth absolutely nothing. I can actually confirm closure of 15 tokens that I bought that I have zero balances of, and then reclaim 0.032 Sol. How much is 0.032 Sol in USD? So it's a little less than a penny. Is that right? No, yeah, that's more like it's like $6. So that's $6. That's a $5 DCA. You know, it's DCA to PBA. That's what we say in Zend and Send. So it's, you know, I can go and it's just finding these wallets where, okay, this wallet, I look at it, has balance of 0, has some token worth nothing. I can't even see the accounts that are open, has no collectibles, no tokens. But then I come over here and I check and I have all these accounts that I can close. So I'm not going to use this site. They do charge an 8% service fee. So fuck that. Soul Incinerator's another one. I'm not sure if this does the reclaim. Let's see. Yeah, 15 vacant accounts. So yeah, 0.03 Sol. Now this isn't going to work, so I do need a little bit of Solana. So let me go send myself. We'll send myself 0.01 to the burner wallet. All right, so we got 0.01. We can connect. We got 15 vacant accounts. Go ahead and hit clean up, confirm. Now, if this works, I should have more than 0.01 Sol when I'm done. So I reclaim zero. So now I have. Give it a second to refresh here. So yeah, now we have 0.039999. So it must have taken 0.001. Maybe that was the gas fee. But yeah, so our starting balance was 0.01. Our new balance is 0.04. Just for nothing. You didn't even know that was in there. I had no idea. There were no tokens. There's no NFTs, no tokens. Can I do anything with these? Yeah, there's no, and these are all the scam tokens, and so there's no accounts for these. These are just the compressed NFTs. So, but the big one are the account cleanup. So just like that. So now I'm going to go over to this burner wallet number 2, connect this one. We have 2 accounts ready for closure. It's going to give us 0.04. So I'll send this from one wallet to another. And I was just doing this last night for an hour. Just going from wallet to wallet, closing accounts. And I ended up, by the time I was done, I had like 0.5 Sol or 1 Sol. It was nuts. So you do have to be very careful. This is how CryptoBruh accidentally burned his Potato Vampire. So you definitely want to make sure you're doing it in a wallet that is actually empty and doesn't actually have things you care for in it. But yeah, so just like that. So we went from 0.04 to 0.044. So now I'm just collecting all this Solana that's rightfully mine that I didn't know I had out there. So now I have $8. We started with 0.01. Now we have 0.043. So I already did all of these ones. Actually, the Trench Mines one. This is the No Face KJP NFT wallet. Yeah, we already did this one. So I got a ton of wallets to go through after the stream. Looking forward to that one. That should be fun. So how's our site doing? Got Claude vibing in the background. What's the name of the site? It's GPT-69.lol. It's about crypto, Zen crypto, only Zen crypto. XEN and nothing else. I need profit or I'm hard out. I feel that, bro. What I have to do? Push me to top 3. Love it, love it. So now I have $8 that I can buy some I can buy 0.04 GPT-69 with it. And is this going to push it over 80%? That'd be hilarious. So let's buy 250,000. Ooh, that's cutting it close. That might be. Let's buy 200,000. And there we go. So you're able to DCA once again. I need to fix that. It looks so stupid. I'm talking about the buy bot image. It just looks so dumb. So yeah, that's what we're doing out here. We're just gonna be streaming, making memes, chilling out. So let's see how build timing out, check the port mapping. Ah, caddy server. Okay. City West on TikTok. That's me. Yeah, who is this 10% holder? Shout out to him. Some interesting choices. Cool. Vibing out, GPT. All right. What's been accomplished? Successfully connected your RTX 5060 Ti instance. Qwen 3 14 billion model ready. 9 gig model installed and tested. Llama service configured. Chat component rebuilt. Rewrite with GPT-9 personality and Qwen integration. Connecting established through Caddy. Chat functionalities deployed. Cool. Did you rebuild and copy to Nginx. By Ezen and stop the dump. We should check to see, do I have any mints today? Jack tweets, Zenblock's happening soon. Hell yeah. All right, so let's see how we're doing. So if we head over GPT-69.lol. Now that we have some root or some GPT-69, our access is granted in this new burner wallet. So now our chat should be active. So I should be able to come over here and say, "What's up, dude?" Give it the hard refresh. Try again. That's not good. It's prompting for user authentication instead of using the proxy like the image gen does. Oh shit, hungry, need lunch. Shout out Janet Rakuten. Stop with the Red Bull. It's sugar free. I know, it's really bad. I should just stick to water. It is my wife. She does need lunch, but we just had breakfast. So I guess I have been streaming for like over an hour and a half now. So yeah, it's already 1:30. I didn't realize how late it was. That's crazy. We definitely didn't just eat breakfast. Cool. What you want to eat, Allie? What you thinking? We ate breakfast 5 hours ago. True. Yeah, we'll eat soon. I just want to finish this GPT chat. We're almost done with this, and then I'll go take a break, and then maybe we'll go live on TikTok or something. I think I need one more stream on TikTok before I can do the RTMP. Going live at TikTok at 8, so do it before then. You got it, boss. Perfect. A llama functionality is working. Got the bearer token. All right, let's see. Nope. Give it the hard reset. I don't like that. When I go to the chat page, it jumps to the bottom and it is very annoying. And we also get all these errors. Look at that. Axios error. It's not doing the API properly. Why is this tripping? I hate when this happens. Stop. Why is it going nuts? There we go. Nice to see you both trying your hand at social media thing. Yeah, it's cool. She's doing really good. I'm actually really impressed. She's doing her we watched like Big Brother and stuff, so she's doing live streams on Big Brother on TikTok and getting a lot of followers and a little community going. So I think it's awesome. Definitely go check it out. Jana Rakuten on TikTok. I think that's the name. I might take a nap or eat some lunch and take a nap. That sounds pretty nice. I think that once this reaches all-time high and people start seeing what's going on here, it's gonna soar. I agree. It's got the community built in, so that was the goal. Like, I really wanted to build my first AI utility that's out on the internet. Why do I have the glasses on? Because they look cool. I could take them off. It's because I'm fucking ugly. Honestly, I just have these lights on. I got the bright lights back on, so the see if I got all these lights on. So instead of burning this light into my retina, I got the hat. Subway sounds good now that the seed's been planted. Do some sandwiches. Excuse me. Let's fucking grow. Yes, sir. Holding strong. Love being able to generate images without worrying about copyright. I know, right? Like, we had a cool one last night. That was we did the TikTok logo. We did the Twitter logo. You can do like Nike and Adidas and stuff, and it just does it. Till I get the cease and desist. That's what happened with the AOL coin that we launched. That one was such a good one. So much nostalgia with the AOL coin. And then boom, we get the letter from America Online saying shut it down or we will pursue legal action. Okay, didn't get to scroll down. Okay. I'm gonna make a meme with Jared from Subway. Oh god. That what we gotta do now? Jared from Subway sitting at a computer terminal labeled GPT-69 ordering sub sandwiches on the computer monitor. Pixel art. We'll see how this one turns out. That's not Jared from Subway, but okay. What should I say? Lunchtime for GPT-69. It's not Jared from Subway, but it did throw the Subway logo. And now normally ChatGPT would be like, oh, we can't reproduce copywritten content. We can't use logos from other brands or companies. But this kind of just lets us do it. So now we download it and then we can pop it in the Telegram. People in Telegram that aren't in the stream are like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Why is he putting Subway in the fucking chat? Twitter is blowing up right now. Nice. We should not be, oh my god, stop. We should not be scrolling the entire window. We should have a chat box like any other chat room that scrolls up as us or the GPT bot type. We don't want the entire window to shift, just the chat box if needed. This is very annoying and also not working. Please fix the chat box completely. It's not properly configured. Cool. All right. Oh shit, are we getting whale smash? Just had a big whale buy, 37K. We're moving up pretty fast here. Where's this it, guys? Are we about to graduate? Currently at 83%. It's pretty nice. Let's see here. All right. 6 chat box. Scrolling should only scroll within the chat box, not the entire window. And then fix the 403 allow proxy error. Once we get the proxy error fixed, we should be good. It should be much smoother sailing there. Oh shit. Got these buys coming in. It's weird that the chart looks so different on Pump Fund versus a deck screener. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's see. Chat box scrolling's been fixed. Yes, you had completely remade the chat box when we started, so maybe you didn't configure it with proxy or API or some other variable we are using in another file. I'm coming, babe. If anything, I go to Ohio. Cleveland. Connected my wallet so far, so yeah. Use your, I mean, I made it, Ken, Tech Ken, so feel free. I mean, I'm doing it, so the only way there would be some kind of compromise is if the server gets hacked. But I'd hopefully be aware of that and be able to shut it down. Forgot what that scandal was about. Oh, the Jared from Subway. Stomach's growling. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in trouble, guys. I just want to fix this chat, and it's looking like we're pumping pretty hard right now, so people must be waking up on the West Coast. Let's see if this is fixed now. The AI is having a moment. It's getting juicy. What are we at? %. That's nuts. All right. Where was I? Build and test. You're probably in trouble, dog. I watched the live feeds. Can confirm they're awake. True, true. Alright, where are we at? Censoring him for being too violent. I keep forgetting we're streaming and other other things too. Right, so hopefully this is the last fix. Fix both issues. Chat box scrolling. 403 proxy error. Add explicit type. Chat box should now work. We'll give this the hard reboot. Nope. Motherfucker. Overwatch 2. Is GPT the That's funny. The next variant. Want me to send it over the edge? No, I don't. I want it to be natural. I don't want to be whale smashed. Like, it's so crazy seeing tokens. They go from like this 30, 40 level all the way up to like 200k, and then they get dumped right back down to like 20k. I call it the whale smash. Variant for Swifties. When Big Brother coin or Survivor coin? Should we start making coins for TV shows? Star Trek coin. I love it. Are you sure you're updating the chat page? /chat page. I get in trouble for watching crypto too long. Same. When Dexter, oh god. Oh, for the coins. Yeah, that'd be funny. Dexter. That's actually a really good meme coin. Like, that could be like a character of some sort. Like Dex, decentralized exchange. Like Dex, and then the person would be the Dexter. Like the I want to say model. What's that called? The mascot? Cool. Okay. And we're pumping, guys. 82%. 37k market cap. could it be the model? Pearl works fine, gets the 200. You're absolutely right. The issues with the code. No shit. I think the API is fine. You keep testing the API over and over and over. It was never the API. It's the fucking code that you wrote. You fucking Claude. We disconnect. Nerp. Ooh, special characters. That could be. Tree. It's weird that you call me Tree. 37K, new all-time high. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Love to see it. All right, doing a little build and redeploy here. Hopefully this is the last time, but I've said that like 5 times, so we'll see. To the moon, stakes all around. Play the debugging version. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of credits here pretty soon. We shall see. Let's say 403 is happening right after that. Since curl works, this is definitely the browser course issue. I have a duplicate return statement. You motherfucker, that's the problem. God, it's looking at one return statement, trying to fix that when there's a duplicate. No shit. All-time high in holding as I look up and see a big red candle. I think this will be like your previous coin. I don't like that you say previous. We're not done with Root. Root still has its place. We're building something that's gonna, yeah. It's not over. It's not previous. And I appreciate that. Yeah, I think both will be very successful projects. Uses the native fetch instead of Axios. This should eliminate. Okay, let's try it. You motherfucker. you... What's the 69 for? Sex. 420s for weed. Per Jack Levin. To the moon. What's my name here? I'm a no face, no name. Didn't find anything. Curl works better. This suggests 4 3s coming from Caddy, Nginx, cores. Maybe the ports? Let me... Oh, oh no, that's right. Subliminating. If I'm Janet, you're Tree. True. True. Okay. You motherfucker. Gotta update a key real quick. It's added. All right, so it looks like it was with our key that we set up. So now we got the new key in there, and we're gonna see if that takes care of it. I'm dying. I need food. I'm sorry. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. We're almost there. SSH key is in the ring. IP change? I'm so confused why this isn't working. Proxy is working again. Okay. Is it subway time? No. Fuck. This error looks a little different, but it's still 403. When you finish the stream, come on now. All right, I'll wrap it up. Oh my god, you fucking dumpers. That's okay. Someone, they know I'm ending the stream, so everybody's dumping. Okay, I see the difference. Curl returns okay, 403 is forbidden. Being logged, something's causing. It's the same endpoint that works for curl, but not browser. Why does AI image gen page work and Olama page doesn't? It's literally the same cards with the same setup. Wagwan, Lita, welcome. Alright, we're getting back into here, so what's this looking like? Yeah, we're just trending up still. Beautiful. Interesting. The curl requested browser headers worked and appears to in the log. This suggests the issue is with how this fetch API is making the request versus how curl makes it. Let me try a simple fix. Maybe the issues with the browser sending slightly different. Modify fetch to be more explicit. Okay. So we're going back to Axios, which is like an API manager type thing. And hopefully this is the last build and deploy. And then it's Subway time. You think we'll bond today? I think we will. I think we will. I really do. I'm gonna be spreading the streams around. So we've streamed on YouTube and X this morning into this early afternoon. After lunch, I'll probably do a TikTok stream. And then we'll wrap the day up on X and YouTube again. So we'll definitely be doing rounds on the social media. We might do a Twitter space for GPT just to explain how it works to everybody. And we'll keep doing the thing. So let's see if it's Subway time. Motherfucker. It is a different error, so maybe it's something simple. We're getting closer. Maybe eating will help you think it through better. I can see... We're close. We are so close. All right, let's go and Jinx. You motherfucker. All right, one more time, and then I'm gonna throw in the towel. Let me try a couple different ones here. How long have we been even going for? I don't think I've been... Take a look. Ruminating. Take a look. Oh, coming up on 2 hours. That's crazy. I haven't done a 2-hour stream in a long time. We rich yet? Subway's not cheap, you know. That's what Rolando said over on Pump Fun. He won't say it in the in the YouTube chat. Testing successful. Okay, this is the last test. If this one doesn't work, we'll call it. Given the persistent IP blocking. Headphones are starting to hurt my ear. So it's going to make these changes, then it'll do a final build, and then I'll take a break. My co-coiner cousin I convinced to do live streams on Pump was telling me how creator coins for live streaming is interesting. It really is. It's kind of like a... It's almost like IRL Twitch. That's what it reminds me of. It's like you're attaching yourself to your stream. So it's not like... It really depends on how you're doing it. But to me, it's like you're kind of... the coin is like a reflection of you in your stream. So like as we're going to be looking at all these different cryptos and continuing to test Pump Fun and Solana and X1 and running validators and miners, and we're going to continue to do the thing. And it's all going to be around Root, our creator coin. We got proxies on proxies. Hearing weird sounds. All right, let me add the Nginx for the local node server and then do the update, and we should be cooking. So I like this proxy idea anyway. So a proxy will kind of put an extra layer of an extra proxy in between us and the Olama, which is safer. But really, we're doing it to fix the connection. So it's doing the build now, and then if this doesn't work, we'll call it. Yeah, you really get the rewards. Think of the rewards as like a liquidity pool. So it's like the more people that trade, you get, I think it's like 0.05% every trade. So when you have high volume, you get nice creator rewards. But I guess you can also donate. I'm not sure how that works. Like you can do tipping. I'm not sure how that works though. I think on the mobile app, there's like a little lightning bolt or something. Perfect. Created the bypass solution. Okay. Moment of truth. I really hope this works. GPT-69 chat. It's thinking really slowly. So the first time it does have to load. Hey, look at that. Okay, users asking the most popular meme formats right now. Let me think. Is GPT-69? I need to be meme lumber. So it's including the think, which we don't want, but that's okay. What makes memes go viral? Cool, we got a chat bot, guys. And it's lunchtime. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this later. We'll work on this part later where we have the reasoning and then we have the so we can set up the personality. But yeah, the chatbot's live. Cool. Let's make sure this didn't break the image gen. This looks good as well. All right, we're cooking. The chatbot is going to be a little weird until we configure it properly, but the important thing is we have it connected to our Llama server running on our GPUs, so that's exciting as shit. Hey, cypherpunk retro wave pixel art cat. Awesome. All right, guys. Jesus, 2 huge candles on the 1 second chart. That's great. But we'll be back. I'm just gonna go eat some lunch. Might take a little nap, but next up we'll be streaming on TikTok. And then after TikTok tonight, later tonight, Saturday night, we'll probably do a Twitter space. So we'll be hanging out, talking Root, talking GPT-69, Zen, X1, all the fun things. But yeah, that's the goal. That is the goal. So and then, so the plan is to get this graduated. Once we graduate, we'll be able to hold meme contests for our featured communities. So that's next up. So got some short-term goals for today and then long-term goals once we get graduated. So appreciate the time, everybody. Thank you guys for coming out, and I will be back in just a couple hours. So thanks for coming out. I hope you guys stay zen. Peace.